day 6 of my Vietnam tour and I finally made it to the incredible Ninh Binh. In this video I faced technical issues that threatened to derail the entire content strategy of my trip. I explore the massive river caves of Trang A and drift through the limestone peaks that make this place so legendary. From the 500 steps of the Hang Mua Viewpoint to the Lotus fields, this is 48 hours in paradise. Let's get into it. I started the day off by getting out of my scooter and thought I'd just have a mooch about and explore Ninh Binh. And I saw these lakes surrounded by limestone cliffs and I thought this would be the perfect place to get my drone up. My drone is not working, which is a real kick in the teeth, truth be told. Just got it up here and it was shaking around. It says the gimbal is overloaded. And so I've been on ChatGPT and I've been on YouTube and I've done all the various fixes. I've recalibrated it, but when I put it up in the air, it shakes all over the place. So that is a bit of a blow. I can't imagine there'll be much in Ninh Binh in the way of drone repair, but I'm going to try and give that a go. But it could be worse because look what I'm surrounded by. It is beautiful here. So yeah, I will try and see if there's any kind of drone repair here. I highly doubt it, but it's worth a go, isn't it? The town of Ninh Binh yesterday was a lot more built up and a lot more modern than I was expecting. So I'm going to take it there and see if I get any joy. If not, I think I'm just going to have to accept that the rest of this trip will have to be droneless, which is a kick in the teeth for me. But it is what it is, can't be helped. I then set off around various electrical repair stores in Ninh Binh, which were either closed or with people that had no interest in fixing a drone. But when I came here and I saw these DJI products, I got my hopes up, and this absolute hero fixed it for me.
What's your name?
Richard. What's your name?
Ching.
Nice to meet you, Ching. You good? What's your name?
My name is Iqbal.
Nice to meet you, Iqbal. I'm Richard.
I'm from?
I'm from England.
Nước Anh. Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
Việt Nam số 1.
Vietnam. I love it.
I love you.
After that wholesome meeting with those lads, I decided to make the most of what was left of the day and made my way to Bich Dong Pagoda, known as Grotto of the Green Pearl, dating back to 1428. From the lily ponds at the entrance to the dark caverns above, it's one of the most sacred sites in the Ninh Binh province. Oh, this pagoda is pretty. Got these lily pads, got the pink flowers growing out of them. Lovely. This is kind of the stuff you think about, I think about anyway, when you think about northern Vietnam. Just really, really beautiful setting. It's very busy, lots and lots of people here, but I've discussed that before. It's busy because it's so nice, but I'm just thinking maybe I could come back tomorrow morning because I've got another full day here, and just, I can imagine if you get here before like sunset when there's no one here, that should be, yeah, incredible. But I'm going to have a little wander around and see what else it's got. So the main pagoda bit is cool, it's lovely, but if you go, as you're looking at the main pagoda, if you go to the right and walk up the steps and then down the steps, you come to this lake, and this is beautiful, really, really beautiful and peaceful and quiet, and there's not many people here. I don't think many people walk this way. They probably think there's nothing there, but you're missing a trick if you don't do this, because this is so lovely. You're cute, ain't you? Hey, hey, don't run.
After losing most of the day to get my drone fixed, I decided to chill out with a soft drink and reset ready for the next day. Okay, so if you want to come to the Hang Mua Viewpoint, don't just put Hang Mua into your sat nav and don't put Hang Mua Viewpoint in there, because it won't get you there. You'll end up at some random person's house who asks you to leave. Put in Mua Cave. So Mua Cave gets you here, 100,000 dong. Park your bike up and then start the 500 steps. I've only done like 100. I'm already feeling a little fatigued. Need to work on my fitness. Well, that's 2 minutes in and the fleece is already off. So as you get towards the top, you come to a point where it forks off left and right is the slightly lower viewpoint over there towards that pagoda thing. We can go left to the higher platform, and I wanted to do the highest one and I'll do that other one next. I'll tell you what though, it's hard. Those steps are hard. They're very, very steep, big steps, so tough on your quad muscles for sure, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. It's quite misty today. I'm sure it'll be worth it. To get to the highest part of this viewpoint, it does take a bit of a climb, so make sure you're holding on tight as you make your way up there. It was a bit of a misty day when I went up there, but the views were still really good, and I bet they're even more spectacular when it's clear. So I overslept yesterday, had a late night editing the night before, set my alarm for 7, hit snooze, woke up at 10. I think it was a blessing in disguise, because yesterday I was going to go to here and then in the end I decided against it. But I'm so glad that I came here early in the morning, because even at the top of the viewpoint, I got there at like 7:15 and there were loads of people up there already. Everywhere online says to get there early, and that is correct. But also just around here, so I'm on Lotus Lake now and there's no one really around, and it's just so quiet and so peaceful, and kind of place you could just sit and just watch the world go by for hours on end and feel very, very content, very zen. I've left my bag over there. Let's hope no one nicks it. With the day still young, I made my way to Trang A for a boat and cave tour, which I'd seen all over TikTok and Instagram, and it looked really impressive, so I was very excited about this. Trang A is often called the Halong Bay on land, and this UNESCO World Heritage Site in Ninh Binh is a labyrinth of emerald water and towering limestone casts. The best way to see it is by traditional rowboat, and I chose Route 3, which is famous for having the longest cave in the entire complex, Dot Cave. For nearly a kilometre, you glide through this massive limestone tunnel with stalactites hanging just inches above your head. It's an incredible, slightly eerie experience that opens up into hidden lagoons. You'll also stop at ancient pagodas like the Sutine Temple, which feel like a scene straight out of a movie. It's incredibly peaceful, especially if you get there early to beat the crowds. It's easily one of the most scenic spots in northern Vietnam. My back is wrecked after that. Absolutely wrecked. It was good, really enjoyable. The lady, like our boat driver, whatever they're called, captain, was this tiny Vietnamese lady, and she must do that 3 or 4 times a day, boating around heavy Westerners on these rivers. And there was an oar on board, so me and the lad with me, we got stuck in and helped her out. And the result is my back's twinging a little bit after that. I think riding so many miles on the scooter hasn't helped, but it has not taken away from what was a wonderful, beautiful, spectacular experience doing the Trang A boat tour. The views that you got throughout were just really spectacular. The water's got like a beautiful green colour, and like round every corner you're just thinking, oh wow, like I've seen this on Instagram, this looks so nice. And yeah, it was great. I was on a good boat, good crack with the 4 guys that I was with. They were very friendly. When you're going through the caves, they're really low, like the caves like that. So there were several times where I just like really dug my head down to get myself out of the way so I didn't get taken out. But it was cool, it was atmospheric. If you're claustrophobic, you might want to think twice about doing it, because we had a claustrophobic lady on our boat and she was struggling with the first one, bless her, but she closed her eyes and she got through it. She was very brave. But yeah, unbelievable. It was really good fun. Thoroughly recommend doing that. I think it was 200,000 dong, so incredibly cheap. Like all these activities that you get to do in Vietnam, they're so cheap. And yeah, so if you come to the north of Vietnam, make sure you get yourself to Ninh Binh, come to Trang A, do this boat tour, because it was absolutely fantastic.
In the next video, I'm riding 135 kilometers to Phu Long. It's a long journey, but it's leading us to one of the most untouched corners of Vietnam. It's raw, it's quiet, and it's the perfect change of pace for the next leg of the tour. I can't wait to show you around Phu Long. See you then.